some breaking news from overnight. We know the police have arrested a man who they say shot 3 young Palestinian men, including a Connecticut college student. And this all happened in Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah, a truly troubling story. Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones joins now live with more on what investigators say they're focused on right now. So, Marcy, the big question, what do we know about the suspect?
Great question, Raj. Well, Burlington police have arrested 48-year-old Jason Eaton. They say Eaton lives in an apartment building close to where the shooting attack took place and was detained just before 4 yesterday afternoon. According to authorities, these 3 college students, Hasham Alwartani, a student at Brown University, Kanan Abdul Hamid, a student at Haverford College, and Tassin Ahmad, a student at Trinity College, were walking along a street in Burlington, Vermont Saturday night. That's when a man with a handgun sprayed the group with bullets. Police say that the gunman didn't say a word. However, at this time, investigators are trying to determine if this was a hate crime. While 2 of the students are in stable condition, Alwartani was very seriously injured. The Council on American Islamic Relations, a Muslim civil rights group, says the attack comes as Muslims, Arabs, and Palestinians across the country report a surge in anti-Muslim and anti-Arab hate. Eaton is expected to be arraigned in court today. Police are also planning to hold a news conference this morning to discuss the case. In studio, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.